is open for 24 hours a day for 2 weeks as a safety response for the young people coming to our town for schoolies. I'm Patty and I'm volunteering at the hub every couple of days for 4-hour shifts. We do a lot of band-aids, a lot of information. We supply water, ping pong, volleyball. We can do a bit of mum if they need a bit of mum. A lot of these kids have come away from home for the first time. They're 17 or 18 and this is their first experience away from their parents and they're in party mode.
Oh yeah, we got pub. Let's go pub. Let's go pub. I don't know if you're allowed Tommy's though.
They're celebrating and they're having fun and they come here every night. We have a disco with the Red Frogs, who are a group of younger volunteers, and they dance in the park and they're really having fun and 99% is completely okay. That's exactly what happened.
Yes, so we just graduated high school.
Just graduated from Year 12.
Yeah. At Picton High.
Shout out. Picton High School.
It was like a 10-hour drive, but
that's
12 hours.
12 hours for us to get here, but we're here for dedication.
7 years ago, we realised that crime actually peaked in the last 2 weeks in November, and we didn't know why. And then I made some inquiries and discovered that we actually had schoolies coming to Byron. They'd probably been coming here for years, but of course half of them are under 18. So for those that are under 18, there's not a lot to do. So what we do is we try and keep them in the park at night with our DJs, give them something to do in a drug and alcohol-free zone, no glass either. So they dance for a few hours, they feel like they've actually enjoyed themselves, had something to do, and then they go home and sleep. So, you know, it's a strategy that works, because last year we can say that we had 0 schoolies-related assaults or anything like that. So the schoolies were not involved in anything last year. So that's 0. So that's gone from peaking 7 years ago to 0.
I know, I said he beat you.
Oh, he beat me. At this level, your license will be, oh, that's fair enough.
Do you have a skateboard?
No.
Do you have a bike?
No.
Don't use it.
Just wait, let me say this. We went to the Surfers Paradise last night and it was unbelievably bad in comparison to this. Byron is so much better. The vibes from people. When I was at the Gold Coast, I thought I was going to get hurt every time I was walking somewhere. All these guys with big roided up muscles and whatnot. But here I feel safe. And the volunteers and the Red Frogs, they do all of it for us and I really appreciate it.
Peace out.
Each year it gets a little better, and yeah, we're really on track with it this year. I feel really confident. Like, we've got some great volunteers who've come back 6 years in a row now, and you know, we have business people. We've even got an apartment manager who's managing a whole bunch of schoolies at the moment, but she volunteers in the hub. Our mayor, Simon, he volunteers as well. We've got someone out there from Centrelink. We've got, you know, all sorts of people.
Yeah, give them more sugar to dance on the dance floor.
Exactly.
They called themselves the Red Frogs because somebody broke up a fight by offering some red frogs and it sort of dispersed the difficulty, and so now they carry a bag of red frogs with them everywhere, and that's what they named themselves.
It was my idea because I run the community drug action team, Buddy, and I connected with someone who also runs a community drug action team, who told me about the School Leavers Conference 6 years ago, or 6.5 years ago, that was in Lawn. And so I contacted our previous mayor, Jan Burrow, and also spoke with Byron United, and they actually sponsored me to go down to the conference, find out what happens in other areas around Australia, write a report and bring it back and decide what we would do in Byron. So over the last 6 years, we've been slowly putting together the Byron Schoolies Safety Response and the Schoolies Hub. So So do you want them in the hand? Condoms. We have some sponsors who give us a lot of free products, such as Ansell. Every year they give us 8,000 to 10,000 condoms.
I'm sure we impact on STDs and teenage pregnancies with the condoms.
We had 14 businesses contribute financially, and outside of that we've had some goods and services donated to us as well.
I'm Max. I live in Noosa in Sunshine Coast, Queensland, and yeah, I won this book tonight.
We have a fantastic Blow Zero competition. They have to blow zero 3 nights, and this year the take-home prize is a beautiful hardcover book by David Hancock called Wild Byron, and they're lapping that up. They're lapping that up like chocolate, and the deal is that I think they're all going to take it home to their mums and dads and say, look what I had to do 3 nights in a row blowing zero to get this beautiful book for you.
So I'm not a heavy drinker.
It was really easy for you.
Yeah, it was easy for me. Not for some of my other friends, I don't think.
It's been a quiet week, but certainly this coming week, from tomorrow night onwards, we could see 2,000 to 3,000 in the park each night.
Can't drive home.
I envisage some state government funding because it's not something that's going to go away. And you know, as a community of Byron, we've done a really good job of getting together and actually doing what we can as a small community. But the schoolies destinations in New South Wales are popping up, and it's probably time that we all got together and looked at how we can, you know, pull something together with the state government, because that is how it's funded in every other state. So it's just something we need to walk towards.